Okay, here's the flow when you've only got 10 minutes to fit in for your day. So we're going to start standing just to get warmed up. And we're going to start by moving our shoulders and getting the joints ready to go. Go towards the back, opening your chest, and then let's go towards the front. Just slow that circle down. We're just going to open and close a couple times. Just want to get our body moving for those busy days. And then swing your arms up, bring your right arm across your body, stretch your shoulder. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. Alright. Now we're going to move to our hips. So hands on your hips, and we're just going to do some big circles. Going in one direction first. And then we're going to make some circles going the other way. Change direction. Try and exaggerate the movement. One more big circle. This is weird to do on camera. And then bring your feet together, knees together, hands on your knees, and we're going to make some big circles with the knees. Just go one way. Change direction. A little yoga for the joints. And then stand up nice and tall, and we're going to put all our weight into our left foot. Shoulders back and down. We're going to lift our right leg up for a balance. Then you can bring your hands together. And it's a little yoga for the brain to try and stay balanced, but roll your wrists and roll your ankles. Make some space in the joints. Try not to fall, but if you fall, it's okay. And try and go the opposite direction. Don't let your shoulders creep up by your ears. And then gently let everything come down. And switch sides. All your weight into your right foot. Find your balance. Lift that left leg up to about a 90 degrees. You can keep that foot flexed. And then we're going to roll our wrists. Woo! And our ankle. You can even do the wave with your hands. And then change direction. Alright, one more inhale and exhale. And let that foot come down, shake it out. And we're just going to move to the front of our mat for some sun salutations. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Stand up nice and tall. And then inhale your arms out to the side and up. And then we're going to fold. Hinge at the hips. You can have a slight bend in the knees. And let your head hang. We're going to inhale to halfway lift, so you can let your hands come up your legs if you need, shoulders away from the ears. Imagine a long line of energy from the tip of your tailbone to the top of your head and fold forward. Plant your hands and step your feet back into plank. Let's hold here for a couple breaths just to get some heat going in the shoulders. Press into all 10 fingers. And breathe. Then we're going to bring our knees down. If you want to practice our chaturanga, we're going to just slowly lower all the way down to the floor until our chin and chest come down to touch. Shoulders back. Lift up to cobra. Open your chest and then roll down. We're going to tuck our toes. Push up onto our knees, lift the hips up, and downward dog. You can pedal the feet out. First downward dog of the day. And then we're going to bring our shoulders over our wrists into plank. So we can bring our knees down and walk our hands back towards our knees and just kneel up nice and tall. Then we're going to balance on our left knee here for a second to transition into lunge. So balancing, we're gonna lift our right leg up. Hands can come out to the sides. And with control, step your foot forward so you're in a lunge. Just shift your hips forward. Hands can be on the hips. Just open that up. And then engage your legs. Frame your foot with your hands and lift that back knee up. You can just play around in your lunge here for a second. We're going to push off that back foot into our forward fold at the top of our mat. Exhale, let everything hang. And then pressing into your feet, bring your arms out to the side and push all the way up. And we're going to dive back down for our next sequence. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Step your feet back into plank. Shoulders over the wrist. And vinyasa. This time you can keep your knees up if you'd like. Elbows stay in, slowly lower all the way down. And come up for cobra or up dog. And shift the hips up for downward dog. Let's bring the weight forward and knees come down. You have to do the same thing on the other side. So push your hands back. So you're up, kneeling up nice and tall. We're gonna balance on the opposite leg here. Hands can come out if you need. I'm cheating with the wall. And then step your left foot forward with control. And hands to the hips, shift your hips forward. All right, find some strength in those legs. Hands frame the foot. Tuck those toes, and then we're gonna lunge on the other side. Push off that back leg, forward fold. Exhale. And then come up with a strong back, arms overhead. And exhale, dive forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank. This time, if you want to practice chaturanga, go ahead. We're going to lower down halfway. Roll over the toes for up dog. And shift the hips up, downward dog. And then we're going to step forward, step, hop, or walk into your forward fold. Tuck your chin to your chest. Let's roll ourselves up this time. Head comes up last. Now we're going to step our feet nice and wide. You can pigeon toe your feet a little bit. Hands to the hips. Open your chest. You can look up if it feels okay. And then we're going to hinge from the hips and fold forward. You can let your hands release. I like to have my fingertips on the floor and find a little movement. So on your inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. On your inhale, you can come up onto your fingertips and lengthen, and exhale, fold. You can continue with that movement, or if you want to just play around, going from side to side, whatever you feel you'd like to do today. And then let's heel to our feet into squatting distance. Toes out, heels in, and bring our hips down. If you're a little tight and you can't get your heels down, that's okay. You can stay onto the toes. Just have a nice long back. You can have your elbows on the inside of your knees if you'd like. And open your chest. If crow is in your practice, now's a fun time to add it in. So here, I'll just adjust. So either play around with your squat, or spread your fingers wide, hips come up, and go for a little balance. It could be one toe at a time, or go ahead and fly. If you fall, that's okay, just try again. Bring your heels back down, hands can come behind. We'll just transition onto our back. You can use your core if you'd like to slowly lower down, or just let yourself go. Windshield wiper the knees back and forth. We're gonna hug our knees into our chest, and let's just begin to rock. Back and forth. Little back massage. And let's come right up to seated. And you've done your 10 minutes for the day. Good job. Namaste.